All right, Mr. Maxwell. So you're the one who found the body.
Yes, I like I said, I was mopping up the floors in the bathroom on the first floor, and I heard the alarm go off, and I went up to the second floor to check it out, and there he was. He was just laying there. I I don't know.
Hmm. All right. And do you know who the victim was?
No, I have no connection. I've only been working there for like 3 months at most. I've never even seen the guy.
Hmm. All right. Interesting. Tell me, what do you think of this?
Is this supposed to be a picture of you?
Yeah, it's a good observation. My kid drew it. Yeah. What do you think of it?
I I, I think it's a good doodle.
Yeah. Does it belong on the fridge? Do you think it deserves to be up on the fridge?
Yes. What does this have to do with?
I'll take that. Thank you. All right. Yeah.
Okay.
So, what time was it? What time did you find the body?
I found the body around 8:30, 9 p.m. that night. I believe around there. Around there.
All right. And you're usually the only one in the building around this time.
Yes. Usually I'm the last one to clean up the place, and then I lock it up for the night and head home.
You ever see anything strange or things you can't explain in the building at night?
Everything seems pretty normal to me whenever I'm working. I've never noticed anything. It's
All right. What do you think about this? You ever seen this?
uh, Disney's Beauty and the Beast, the Enchanted Christmas.
Yeah, it's a Christmas special. Not a lot of people know Beauty and the Beast had a Christmas special. You ever seen it?
Uh, I mean, I've seen the original, but I've never seen this. Do you want me to borrow this?
No, I'll
or-
take that back. Thank you.
Uh,
That's government property. I'm gonna keep that over here. Now,
Is there a point to these questions, or
no,
are you
sir, I'm asking the questions here. All right, just calm down, okay?
okay? Okay, I'm sorry. I just want to go home if that's all right at some point. Like
I understand. It's been a long night and a harrowing night for all of us. I just got a couple more questions here.
okay.
So
Okay.
what was the victim wearing when you discovered his body?
When I found him on the second floor, he was wearing a black tux jacket and he had a brown undershirt on. At least I think it was brown.
All right. Now, I got this here. This look familiar to you?
Uh, Moby Dick by Herman Melville. Sure, it's a classic.
Yeah, you read it. Spent a lot of time on it.
I mean, I read it in high school, but that was like 12 years ago. I never.
Oh, all right. I'm taking night class and I got to read it. Do you think you're able to give me like a spark notes on it real quick? Do you remember much of it?
you know, this text is just something that never really stuck to me. But I think you could probably go online and find someone to talk about it. I'm sorry. It's how does this relate to anything?
Sir, I'm asking the goddamn questions here. All right.
Okay.
My
I'm
next
sorry.
question is this your gun? I found it on the floor outside, and I've been looking for who owns it for the past couple hours. This look familiar to you?
Uh, I've never owned a gun, and
Want to take a close look?
okay.
Yeah, is that-
that's kind of heavy.
Yeah, it's fully loaded. I checked the bullets. Yeah, it's not yours, huh?
Well, no, this doesn't feel like my gun. It's no, I don't think this is mine.
All right, maybe it's mine. I did lose mine. Well, sir, I only have one more question for you.
Okay.
Does this look familiar to you?
You showed me this already.
All right, Grandmaster P. Here's your sparkling glass of Cavassier next to your glass of ice cold cocaine. Make it mixed into a liquidy form. I hope it pleases thou, master.
Why is there no spit in it?
Oh,
Did you fuck it up again?
I didn't know you wanted that much spit this time. I only did a little bit of dribble of spit in it. I didn't do a whole hock to a loogie in there.
Get another one.
Oh,
Not the drink. You.
Oh, damn it! All
Bring
right.
in the next slave. Can't trust a good slave now these days. Anyways, bring in number 147. That one's next.
Well, hi there, massa.
Next.
Oh, damn it! All right. Here, shit.
What about 247? I think that one might work. I think this can work.
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Welcome to episode 138 of the Vibin podcast.
Wow, 138.
Quite a few. One and three. Put them together, it equals 4, which is half of 8. That's some numerology for you.
And if you do 4 and 8, that's 12. And 12 divided by 3 is 4.
And then you
And that's the number 4 combo at Jack in the Box.
Yeah, there you go. The number 4 combo. It all comes back to the number 4 combo. Jack in the Box. Somehow.
Okay, here's the thing. I know we've been joking about the number 4 combo,
Ooh.
but it's interesting. It's not bad, but it's
very
sweet and then
tangerine-y.
tangerine-y, a little puckery. It's like when I eat a pineapple, but I boof it. It's just
Yeah, this is tangerine pie of the tiger beer.
pie of the tiger.
Yeah, a little sweetness in there.
So it's tiger shit. Pie of the tiger.
Yeah, or tiger pit. Yeah, a tiger's pie. Yeah, there we go. Yeah,
there you go.
Yeah. Oh, but yeah, back to the number 4 combo.
Back to the number 4 combo. Here's the thing. I know I've been joking about that, but I don't know if the number 4 combo is a sourdough jack.
If it's not,
I'm fairly positive because I've seen it. I've seen the menu. I was there. I was there, man. I was there.
I was in the shit, man.
I was there. I saw it. I saw the menu for it. I'm pretty sure it's either number 4 or number 6, but number 4 sounds funny, so we're gonna keep it going for a bit.
And it keeps fitting in. The universe keeps making it work. So as they say, Ka is a wheel, and the wheel keeps on turning. So we're gonna keep going with the number 4 combo.
If you think about it too, if you take our weight, combine it, split it in 4, that's like 4 people right there.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, you can get 4 normal sized people if you mix our weight together, or you can get 4 malnourished people or teens, or get something like that. But yeah, I'm sure
4 depressed teenagers who think they're emo and
4,
punk.
4 depressed suicidal teenagers from our weight combined. Yeah, true.
That's about 4.
Shape of a depressed teenager, form of a suicidal youngster. I don't know.
Sad.
Very
really
much
is.
so.
The rate, and I don't mean to bring the mood down at all, but the percentage of how many suicides in teenagers happen within the U.S. every year.
It's like I don't know why 13% is the number I'm thinking of. Surely 13% of teens can't commit suicide, because that seems like a very large percent of the. That's about 10% of the teenage population. I don't think it's about 30%, but like 3%.
It's about 4.5%.
Yeah, it's more.
But that's still pretty high considering how many people there are.
That's 4 in 100, and think of how many students are in school. At least a couple hundred. If you're a normal average size school, even if you're a small shitty rinky-dink school, you're gonna have at least like 300 kids in there.
Hey, I went to a small rinky-dink shitty elementary school, and now it's a fucking all pimped out charter school. Now it's grades 1 through fucking 8. When I was there, it was just fucking pre-K up to fucking 5th grade, and now it's in the bum slut where all the fucking Mexicans live out here, and it's just like, oh, now it was all bad then, and I remember one time we were playing tetherball and someone shot the ball from like the neighbor's yard, and the ball blew up.
Shot it?
And people were like, it's a gun. And it wasn't a gun. It was some kid just fucking around with his toy gun, and he shot the ball. It was a whole fucking mess. But that's besides the point. It was all shitty, and everyone liked it. And now,
no, that is the point. It was all shitty and ghetto.
That is true. Now,
no kids with pop guns popping tether balls. They don't even have tether ball anymore. That's how shitty it is.
Yeah, they don't even have. I walked by. They don't have tether ball anymore.
No, these kids
they have a nice basketball field and soccer field now. It's not.
They have a basketball field and a soccer court, but besides that, it's bare bones over there.
You know what I meant. But I look at the field, because when I was there, and I still remember this video because I got pushed down on that field quite often.
Oh yeah.
And it was all rigidy. There were holes, and now even as day that field, I'm like, man, I bet they're enjoying that grass.
No one's spraining their ankles, tripping over holes in the ground from sprinklers in that elementary school.
You know what the weird and also funny part is, where that school is located, there's like 8 weed shops in that area.
Yeah,
and it's in the neighborhood. That school.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, there are. I can think of. There's like one. Well, there's one right across the street that closed down, but there's one next to that. There used to be like 3 in an L shape. There used to be one next to that one was one, and across the street there's another one. But yeah, I can think of like 4 that are just down that one street right there.
There's one place I'd like to go to, since you're talking about weed shops. They also sold Coke. No.
Ooh, nice. Yeah.
But, no, it was
you got to make sure Jeremy's working there. Then you got to be cool with Jeremy. This is the 2 prerequisites: be cool with Jeremy and go when Jeremy's working.
Well, you got to tickle his balls a little bit the first time you go there.
Oh yeah,
no one tells you, but if you just do it, you'll gain his respect.
Ask for the Jeremy ball tickle special. He'll know what you're talking about.
The JBS.
Yeah.
You ask for the JBS. No, JBTS.
Oh yeah.
It's beautiful.
He'll say, "Follow me in the back." And as soon as you walk through the door, pants down, balls out, ready to be tickled.
You better fucking tickle his balls.
Yep. And if he asks you for a little tongue, you better give it to him. Doesn't matter where, just give him some tongue.
I licked his elbow and he respected me for it.
Yeah. Yeah. I liked his taint, and he wasn't too into it, but he still gave me the coke.
He respected it.
Yeah. It was.
Yeah. Who doesn't like getting their taint licked?
Yeah. I'm not. I'm not sure if I would.
Have you had it done
Seems
before?
like a danger zone. No, it doesn't. But it's
How much hair? Well, the real question is, how much hair do you have down there?
a decent amount. More than none is, I think, an answer that would make anyone not want to lick another person's scrum, their taint, because you don't want to be licking hairy taints.
No, well, I mean, I think that comes for anything in general. Because here's the thing: even if you eat a girl out, that's great. But if she's too furry, I think that's a problem too.
Yeah,
Because if you're just eating bush at that point,
you want
that's not
just
fun.
enough muff. You want just enough for it to be hot, and too much. Yeah, then it's too much.
It's too much. Because then at that point, it feels like you're just eating fucking grass clippings,
Yeah,
and then
it feels like you're a zombie trying to eat the brains of a black person. It's like you can't get through that fro.
yeah, that nappy head is just
Yeah.
so.
It's too deep.
But honestly, it's disgusting.
Yeah, it's very gross.
It's gross. Like, why do they have their hair like that? Like, what's wrong?
Yeah, what's wrong with you?
Obviously, I'm just joking. There's nothing wrong with having your hair like that if you're an idiot. But you know,
Yeah. But speaking of black people, I saw O.J. Simpson. Even though he's dead, he was very much alive in The Naked Gun, the first one, and I think the second and third ones. He was live during those. But yeah, it's funny how the role O.J. Simpson played in the Naked Gun movies. And maybe in the Police Squad show too. I'm not sure, but yeah.
What was his role? I've never seen the original Naked Guns.
I watched it yesterday, the first one. He works in the Police Squad too. It opens with him, and he's like on like a stakeout, and he's like looking at his boat where they're doing a drug deal, and he goes in, and then it's shenanigans ensue, and he gets shot, and then it's up to Frank Drebin to figure out what was going on in that boat and to clear his name because they think he was dealing with the drugs too in the whole organization.
So he was framed for it.
Yeah, so he's kind of in and out of it he's in it for like maybe 10 minutes total, and but it's still quite a bit for like a football slip, like a cameo. Like usually they don't get like main-ish roles like that. Yeah, he's sort of in a coma, in and out of it. He comes out of a coma, gets hit on the head a couple times, goes back into the coma, gets exonerated at the end.
That's funny.
Falls off a flight of stairs. It's good old comedic relief from murderer O.J. Simpson.
Now, was that at the time when he was in trial, or was this?
No, this is definitely before.
This is definitely before.
Definitely, there's no way he would have been. This would definitely had to have been before.
All right, so he was respected.
Yeah, he was still respected. He was still the juice at the time.
He was the juice.
Yeah, that's what they called him. They called him the juice because he's OJ. He's the juice.
Damn, I couldn't have thought of a better nickname myself.
Oh yeah, it's pretty good movie. Still holds up if you like slapstick and a nonsense comedy.
But it's good. It's well written nonsense comedy and slapstick.
Oh yeah, it's a joke a minute. And some of them don't land as hard as others, but some of them definitely do.
Yeah, but I bet if you were in the full theater when that movie came out, I bet it was hilarious.
Oh yeah, definitely. There was some raunchy comedy as well. There's a scene where one of the there's like the love interest. She's like going up like a ladder in like a library, like going up to like get a thing. And he's like Frank's looking up at her. He's like nice beaver. She's like thanks. I just got stuff. And she hands him a stuffed beaver.
That's funny.
Little funny things like that. I've talked about the new one that came out, the new Police Squad, or the new Naked Gun still.
With Liam Neeson.
Very good. Holds up. Very, very. Frank Drebin would be proud of his character son-in-law.
But they didn't get him to play it though. Like he wasn't in the movie at all from the original movies.
No, because he's dead.
He is?
Yeah, he's dead. Yeah, he died. He died a few years ago.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, but that's the crazy thing about Leslie Nielsen. He's looked like he's 70 for like during like the past like 30 or 40 years he was alive. He like always looked like that. It was crazy.
Liam Neeson?
No.
I was about to say, but he's not dead.
No, Leslie Nielsen.
Oh, Leslie Nielsen, right?
Yeah, the guy who was in the first one. Yeah. Also, that's the funny thing. Their names are kind of similar. Leslie Nielsen and Liam Neeson. Yeah.
LN.
Yeah.
LM
and LN.
Yeah. LN.
Oh, ooh.
LN.
That's yeah.
Sign language for
Ellen.
You. Well, we don't talk about it.
She's a degenerate. Dun, dun.
Speaking of slapstick, here, take the stick.
Speaking of slapstick.
No, but I've been wanting to see the new Naked Gun movie. I've been wanting because I've been hearing a lot of good things about it in the podcast that I've listened to.
Yep, yeah.
But here's the thing: I wouldn't mind going by myself, and I could obviously take my brother. But my girlfriend isn't too much into comedy herself. She likes comedy movies, but she's just lately mainly because we're broke. But
Yeah, true.
she's just every time I bring it up to her, I'm like, oh, we should go see The Naked Gun. Like on whenever we have a day where we actually have nothing to do, like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
we should go see Naked Gun because I really want to go see it. He's like, I don't feel like doing anything, which is fair because I don't feel like fucking doing anything most days either because I'm just
true.
laying in bed either touching myself or playing Baldur's Gate 3. But then
Again.
and I'm playing it again. Yes.
But yeah, it's hard. It's hard to, especially when the movie theater's so fucking expensive. It's a whole how to do, especially you're only sitting there in the theater, but it is having to get up, go to a place, do a thing, and you feel like you're trapped in there the whole time. You spend money to see it. Even if unless it's like really shitty, then in which case you feel even worse because you spend money on a shitty movie. But you know,
That's why I told you. I think maybe there's a few podcasts ago. Like when you go see a movie, this is what you got to do. You got to go to Costco,
oh yeah,
get
get
the
the
whole
pizza, yeah,
and
fold it
then
up,
fold it
yeah,
up, and well, maybe let it cool down a little bit.
yeah,
Because
just
then
a
if you
little bit.
fold it up and throw it in a bag, all the cheese is gonna slide off.
Yeah,
And
will not be good. You have a bag of saucy dough and cheese at the bottom.
I'd still eat it though.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
just mix it, just kind of mash together. I'm like, oh, this kind of works.
You open it up and like get some shears and you just cut the bread
Yeah,
piece.
like,
Like,
you shake it up and try to to reach in. Hopefully, you get a good piece.
oh, it's good. No, but that's the goal. That's what you should do.
Yeah.
Get the whole Costco pizza, fold it up, put it in a big bag, and just put it in your back pocket or no, well, not your
Yeah,
back
yeah,
pocket, but
yeah. Just put it, yeah, surely, yeah.
yeah, up your shirt. Like it's going to the movie theater is great when you sneak your own snacks in there because snacks at the actual movie theater are
Too
expensive.
expensive, way too expensive. Yeah, that's why you just go to the dollar store, just get some cargo shorts, load up on candy, and you're solid.
But that's the thing, though. What if you want popcorn? Sneaking in popcorn is pretty hard to do
Well,
to a
yeah,
movie.
because you got to sneak in the microwave, you got to sneak in the bag, you got to sneak in, the portable power source. Everyone's got to hear the pop into the back and the of it going around.
Hey, turn that down.
The fuck you. Or you bring it. They sell those popcorn things where it's like the pan, and it's like the tinfoil pan, and it's covered.
Yeah.
You like sneak that in. And you bring like a lighter, like a torch, like a weed torch. You're just gonna do that,
like
just
a
pop it in
crack
the bag.
addict. You're just like,
It's
in the back of the theater. Oh boy, my Jiffy Pop's almost there.
That'd be hilarious. You just go in like the farthest back corner. It's like, man, I hope no one hears me.
Hey, do you guys smell that?
You smell something burning? I still always try to hit my pen in theaters. Yeah, I was go in the back, hope no one's behind me, and just try to do sneak long hits with long exhales.
Oh my God! Since you brought that up, do you remember that time when we went to the theater with an old friend of ours? We were hang out. We lost touch, but we went there with him, and you remember we were passing pens back and forth, just fucking lighting, and we were like, all right, guys, we talked about it before we went in there. We're gonna take hits of our pen, but we're gonna breathe them like under our seats, so then we don't. And then the first thing you fucking do, you take, or I don't remember if it was you, if it was Daniel, but you guys, one of you takes a real big hit, and you just the first thing you do is blow it up into the fucking air.
I was like, well, it's gonna go up there anyways.
And then we just go like fuck it. We pass it back and forth for a while, and then when we're done, we look up and we're
It's all smoky everywhere.
huge
It's
cloud
like,
of fucking
oh, they're in the
smoke.
theater. It's all dark. No one's looking. We went into the light. We went into the lights went down. It's fine. No one noticed. Everyone's looking at the screen.
Yeah,
it's fine.
but the smell probably if with that much.
Nah, it's fine. Nah,
Yeah, I know,
Don't
but-
worry about it. It's fine.
That's one of my favorite. That's one of the most. That's one of my funniest memories I think about. And then when I come on, just looking up and it's just because you could see it in the projectors of
Yep,
the light. This
yeah,
big
and I was like,
fucking-
all right. And then we were fine.
Yeah, we were
Yeah,
fine.
it's fine.
Yeah, we were fine. And then we brought those edibles too that sucked.
Oh yeah.
Like there's like, oh, this is 3,000
Oh, it
milligrams
was
of
some
gummy
shit,
bears.
and then we were-
but
yeah, it was-
fucking
wasn't that
garbage,
good.
fucking garbage weed candy.
It tasted like it would have been good weed candy, but the
It
effects,
tasted great.
effects were
but
not as
the effects were not as
described.
good. No. Way less than what they said. They were great deals because you get like 4 of them for like $25. But
Yeah, that's what we were buying from plugs at the time. It's who knows what they were getting.
yeah, who knows what they were getting.
Yeah.
But we're older now and we're more respectable, well-established gentlemen who could afford to buy weed here and there.
From well-reputed establishments.
Yeah, my crazy neighbor down the street. He
Yeah.
grows it.
Yeah, and it's better than most.
Does this cup holder come out?
I mean, they probably yeah. Yeah, they do.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's just
That's cool.
yeah.
It's like a little top hat.
Yeah, I was about to say yeah. Just do a little. Oh god,
There we go. Yeah.
There we go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fine, distinguished gentlemen
Fine
such as ourselves,
Madam.
madame.
That's beautiful, isn't it?
Oh,
I
yeah.
like I like getting older. The more I realize that, because obviously we had a fun time as being young and whatnot now. But as the more you live your life, the more you realize how you just want to be comfortable and being in space surrounded by people who care for you.
Exactly.
You don't need much in this life to be happy. You
Yeah.
can be broke, you be rich, whatever. Because as long because if you're alone, even if when you're alone and if you're broke or like poor, or you're super rich, like that's just sad. No one likes being alone. No one likes
Yeah,
being alone.
no matter what your status is, no one wants to be lonely. Yeah,
No
as
one wants to be alone.
long as you got some sort of companionship, that's
Animal,
yeah.
dog, person, what a plant. If you got
A chimera between an animal and a person together, amalgamation that he's created through blasphemy of science and black dark blood magic.
especially when it's your own daughter, hey,
Yeah.
anything's possible with science.
Yeah,
So
you got something to pet and something to fuck. There you go. What more could you ask for?
if anything, that's the ideal embodiment of what you want in your house.
Yeah, that's all you need. It's man's best friend. Truly,
Man's best friend.
that's right.
Yeah. You remember, speaking of dogs, you know what I thought about the other day that really made me sad? I thought
Hmm.
about that movie, Mike and Molly. No, not Mike.
Yeah, those poor fatzos, Mike and Molly,
Those poor fatzos.
Marley and me.
Marley and Me. I always think it's Molly and Me, but it's Marley and Me. Yeah, that should probably be. That's actually not too bad of a joke. Yeah, that was that dog. But then it's like that movie Mike and Molly.
Yeah,
Man,
that movie about that sad guy, something like that.
that show about
that guy
those
and his
fat
dog.
losers.
Yeah,
I don't
what's it
know.
called? Yeah, Mike and Molly. Yeah, I don't know. Or something there maybe.
There's something there maybe. But the point is, I thought about that movie Molly,
Marley.
Bob Marley and Me.
Bob Marley and me. There you go. That's a better one. Bob Marley and me. Damn, hilarious.
No, but I was thinking about that movie the other day because I saw it when it came out in theaters. I went in, I saw it with my family at the time. I think it was like maybe 8 or 9. But and the saddest part, death in general is obviously something that we all deal with. But when it comes to an animal, that's always the worst part because then you see them there, and then like you see them like hold their last breath, and especially when it came to that movie, you just see that beautiful golden retriever on her last legs, or in this case, like her last table. I don't know, but it's just, and then you just see Owen. It was Owen Wilson, right?
Yeah.
Owen Wilson
Wow.
with him and his big nose, and he's just fucking.
He was there. Wow. Wow. It's a dead
Wow,
dog.
she's bad. Wow. Ka-chow.
Ka-chow. Ka-chow. Yeah, it's
It's a great film though.
always sad seeing an animal die. Yeah, I don't know. What's it even about? Is it just it's the dog making their life happy? That it's like what you see like saves a wife from like shit falls in the sewer or some shit.
It's something like I think the movie started with him like like he was like hadn't even met his girlfriend yet or his future wife in the movie, and then he was just fucking, and then I think he either adopted this dog or he found it like some like a lost dog, and he's like he's like contemplating with himself for like, should I bring this dog home? It's a cute little dog. You're not gonna leave it out there? He's like, all right, come on, fuck it. And then like the movie just depicts his life with because that's his best friend. So
Yeah.
and then it goes through their life. Like they get a little bit older. He meets someone. He introduces his girlfriend to the dog. Then they
And
have
she goes,
kids.
wow.
She goes, wow. And then it's just it's a wholesome movie with a
Until the dog dies.
until the dog dies, but it teaches a valuable life lesson.
Yeah.
Life fucking sucks.
Yeah, life sucks and then you die.
Life-
And then that's about it. That's why you gotta be happy in the now. That's
What we're
truly
doing.
matters. Oh yeah.
Yo, this isn't bad, but man, it is tart.
Yeah, very
Nice and tart.
That tangerine, very tart. Speaking of things that are good and tart and that we enjoy, I beat
Anal?
Liza P. Yeah, and anal. I had some anal too.
Yeah.
A few weeks ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
Woo! Yeah, beat Liza P.
You did?
Yeah.
When?
A few weeks ago. A few weeks ago.
Before your cruise?
No, after the cruise. Definitely after I came back.
Oh,
I
nice.
wanted to be before, but damn, that shit's towards the end. That shit's hard. That shit got hands. But yeah, I beat it.
You mean strings?
Oh, it's a very fun game. One of my favorite Soulsborne-esque games. It is a very fun Souls game.
Really?
Yeah, because it has what a lot of the other Souls games don't, which is a coherent plot. Which is
Yeah.
nothing against Dark Souls, but like there's something about having a plot to follow and characters and like to grow on you and character progression and Dark Souls is fun and all and that's its own specific vibe. Reading the item descriptions and the whole
Yeah, I was about to say
mystery of the narrative.
there is a plot, but like all the other characters, you have to just find throughout the game, and you read stuff, and then that's how you
Exactly.
learn about things.
Yeah,
but-
and it's not necessarily there's not really a plot. There's lore. The plot of them is the plot of the first one is beat Gwyn, become the Lord of Cinder. That's
Either
it.
rekindle the flame.
They have like 2-part plots. It's like the plot of Dark Souls 1 is ring the bells for some reason, and then you learn you ship Lord Gwyn. Those are the 2 plots. The Dark Souls 2, it's kill the Lord Souls and do the flame. It's very simple plots. You have the people with dialogue, but they're not. I mean, they're just flavor. In Lies of P, it's actual consequential things, because that's also a big part of the game itself. Is one of the core mechanics is lying and doing human things, like whether that lie is to comfort someone
Oh.
or to hinder. Like there's a guy who can he's like he's the weapon boss soul guy. He's like, oh, we're safe place, and you can lie to him, and be like, oh, this fucking place is full of puppets, or you can just tell him, or if you can lie to someone, be like, oh yeah, your baby's beautiful, even though it's just like a fucking puppet. It's not a real live baby.
But you lied just to make. There's certain things you have to do within the game, depending on how you feel in the moment, that play on your actions and consequences
Yeah,
later.
there's story, there's plot, there's more narrative, there's more things tying it together and keeping you engaged rather than kill big boss and get big number. There's more things to become engaged in.
It's a full meal.
Yeah.
You're getting the full service.
And it also it has a lot of quality of life things that aren't present in Souls games, like
Puppets.
yeah, a lot of puppets. One thing that's not really a quality of life, but is interesting: level ups stop costing more after 16,000. So, which isn't really true, but so you get to a point where levels scale gradually, or like like a regular game, Dark Souls game, where it's like, oh, this level costs 500, the next level costs 600, the next level costs like 690, the next level costs like 740. It increases every time.
Right.
And usually, and then it'll get to a point where it's like, oh, this level costs 10,000, the next level costs 15, the next level costs 12, and it gets a lot more. Once you get to like level 80 or something, level costs 16,000, and the next level costs 16,001. Next level costs 16,002. So it's like, oh, this is really, especially when you get to New Game Plus, which I'm in now, it gets pretty easy to level up. And I saw someone on Reddit that was like, yeah, I beat this boss and I got 5 levels from it. Because in New Game Plus, like even on New Game Plus 2, a late game boss that would have given you like 17,000 souls or whatever in New Game Plus 1, that's going to give you quite a bit, so it's
Right.
But the quality of life things, like side quests, for instance, in like Dark Souls or an Elden Ring, which is giant, you talk to a person, and it's like, let's say they move somewhere. It's like, well, where the fuck do they move to? Well, you either got to look it up online or just infer it. Like, well, this person has to do with this sort of areas. They might have gone here. It's like, well, they were talking about doing this or killing this person, so they might be over here. In Lies of P, it'll just show you on the teleport map a little character icon. It's like, hey, this person's over here. Or if you got a side quest, it's like, hey, you found this random NPC and ask you to go find this bottle of wine.
There's the bottle.
Once you beat the area, if you haven't gotten it, it'll say, hey, there's a wine icon bottle here, so go to this spot to find that item. And then once you pick it up, you go to the thing. It's like, hey, this character back in this area. Remember, they're there. And in your hub area, whenever someone has a new piece of dialogue, it'll show them there. It's like, hey, this person, they got more dialogue. Go talk to them. So that's one of the really good quality of life things like that.
It makes it that's a really nice quality to have, because it makes it easier to keep track of all the things, especially if there's a shit ton of characters. And
it's like a random one you found halfway between these two bonfires. It's like, oh, it was somewhere, and it's like a whole area. It's like a list, and there's like 5 things. Oh, where was it in there? Oh, well, it puts you next to one. It's like, oh, it's closest to this one, so you go from there and then just go and you'll find it. So yeah, that's really fun. The weapon mechanic is so fucking great, and that's another quality of life thing. There's no weapon requirements. There's not like, oh, you need 20 strength to wield this. You can wield anything you want whenever.
Oh, that's so cool.
But your damage is going to change, because if you're a strength build and you use this dex weapon, it's not going to be as powerful because you're not spec for dex.
Right.
So, but you can use it.
No requirements, but specs are important.
And that's the best part about it, is because you have to be able to do that, because the weapon mechanic is what's so fucking crazy and awesome, is you can switch weapon blades and handles.
Right, I remember.
Which is so fucking cool. So it's like, oh, you have this big thing. It's like, oh, this is a dexterity handle, but you put it on the strength thing, and then it's more strength. Then you use like the Dark Souls like sharp stone equivalent. It's like, oh, turn the dex handle, make it more strength. So it changes the scaling. It goes from like B to A, and then like B to C, like better strength, lower, It's very fun, and the weapon switching mechanic is very interesting. I thought like the weapon I use at the end is called the puppet arm axe, and it's like a bunch of arms of puppets strung together into an axe blade.
Oh, that's cool.
It's that, and it's like a booster glaive handle, so it's like the handle of like a glaive, but when I charge it like charges up, and I like dash forward like a Devil May Cry like stinger.
Oh, that's.
And I was like, oh, that's so fucking sick. And I thought I was kind of niche for that, but I've seen a lot of pictures on Reddit, people doing their builds, and a lot of them either have that axe head or they have the booster glaive handle. Or they had the exact weapons I was using throughout the game, and I've seen a couple posts that have the different stages of my weapon. It was funny. It was interesting how that's kind of
it defeated you a little.
No, it was like, oh no, this is like a meta like people know about. I unintentionally did like the meta strat that apparently like a lot of YouTubers are like, no, it's the weapon, the combat choice is apparently really good. That's why people talk about it. It was just so fun and fucking cool. It makes me excited to go back, and when I do my Eventually, I'll buy the game because I got it for free on PlayStation Plus,
Right.
and there's no DLC where I don't have the DLC. So
Oh, there's DLC?
yeah, and apparently DLC is
Ooh.
really good too, and a lot harder than the base game. So that'll be
Oh.
fun. But yeah, I'm going through regular New Game Plus with my strength, my motivity build. I'm going to keep the same weapon, and then eventually, when I buy it, when there's a sale or something, then I'm going to switch to a Dex profile or Dex play style. And I'll probably do like a long spear type thing, or maybe like a dagger, and then it'll be really fucking fun again playing with those different types of weapons, because before I was just mostly big strength, how big of a swing, but now I'm gonna be worrying about what's like the range and how many hits and how fast. And I also didn't do a lot of elemental buffing. Like you can get a grindstone to like repair a weapon, you can like imbue it with like fire or electric or whatever.
Ooh.
There's some weapons that have like weapon arts where it's like you activate it and it puts poison on the weapon. And there's some weapons that are just automatically an element. Like there's a salamander dagger. It's like it automatically has fire on it. You know.
But you can't add an extra elemental
I
to
don't
that?
know. Maybe not. I'm not sure. But that would be cool though. If I could put the fire blade on like the acid handle, and I can use the handle's move to put acid on it. Maybe.
Oh, that'd be pretty cool.
Or it might be like Dark Souls where it's like you can't like double enchant
Yeah,
because that would be pretty fucking broken. But there's also, because you have the grindstone too, so maybe you can, because that's kind of an integral part of the game is being able to like use the grindstone. But maybe I don't know. I'll have to do some experimenting and see.
Let's ask Reddit.
I'm not going to put a Reddit post there. It's
No.
some bullshit because I can just find on my own. But yeah, that just another reason to go back and just do different styles of play. 'Cause there's also a respec option, like there's a stat you can get that lets you change your skill points. So I could totally go to a dex build and start doing it now. But yeah, lots of replayability, especially like I was talking about with the lying option, the different choices you can make to be more human or not, and it's for the different endings and such.
It's fun. It's a great game.
Yeah, and there's a lot of not secret bosses, but like optional bosses you can do. Like, and a lot of them are human too, which is cool. Like, there's a person before like a gate, and it's like, oh, it's dangerous to go up there. I don't want you to go, but do you think you can handle it? And if you give them like, it's called the stalker greeting. That's like these stalkers, like the cool badass people. It's like, oh, if you greet them, it's like, oh, you're cool. You can get up there. You can survive. But if you don't do that, he fights you, and he's like, nah, I don't want you going up there. I'm gonna try to push you away. That's a boss fight I didn't even do on my first run just because I did the greeting. But on this one, I chose the other option. And I found, oh, it's a secret boss.
And then you got an achievement for beating that boss.
No, because he's like a little shitty, whatever.
Oh.
He can be tough if you're not really expecting it. But most of the human bosses in Lies of P are pretty shitty because they're mostly mini bosses. There's I think there's like one that's a main mini like a midway boss.
Mini main.
Yeah, but the rest of them are just kind of like minor roadblocks you can lose to like twice, and then it's like, okay, I get you, and then you beat them because they're just shitty humans. Fuck them. They're not reinforced puppets with multiple phases.
But I like fighting humans.
Oh yeah.
I fight with them all the time.
Yeah, you can put on an amulet to make you do more damage to humans and kill them even faster, like a good puppet should.
Now, since you brought that up when it comes to amulets, are you able to equip rings, or is it just amulets?
It's amulets, and it's basically rings. There's like more stamina regen faster. There's a FAP ring amulet, which is more health, stamina, and like your magic. And
but how many do you get to equip?
You can start with 3, and then later you can get an upgrade to give you 4.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, and the upgrade system is really weird too. It's like a skill tree thing, and it's like a base ability, but you got to use these things called quartz to activate them. So it needs nodes. So it's like, oh, to get an extra Estus flask, you got to get this thing. You need to fill these 2 nodes, but each of those nodes also gives you an ability. So if there's a main ability and then like 3 nodes, that's 4 abilities because you're getting the 3 from the fucking quartz and the 1 main. So you get so many fucking extra things, and a lot of them are minor, like slightly less weapon like durability when you're doing like a slashing hit.
Right.
Then there's some that are just like bonus Estus, more health, more souls when you kill an enemy. There's some that are just like fucking major upgrades that you get from just like the little ones, and it makes you feel so fucking good because you get them in the New Game Plus too. So even in the New Game Plus, you're getting more. It's like, oh, I'm getting all these fucking more bonus shits, and it's gonna be a fun time.
Well, you know what they say: big things come in small packages.
They certainly do, and those big packages might come very largely.
Want to find out?
Oh yeah.
We'll be right back. No, we're not. We're not savages.
No.
Not yet. Not for the camera, at least.
Oh, no. But one more thing about Lies of P, it also has a good New Game Plus. It's not Dark Souls 1 New Game Plus, it's Dark Souls 2 New Game Plus.
Oh.
So it's not the same thing, just harder. There's new items, there's new records. So in the game, you listen to records to increase your humanity. In New Game Plus, there's golden records. You go to shops and they're saying golden records, so it can give you more humanity. There's +1 rings or +1 amulets. So you find the +1, the better version of them. There's
Ooh.
more items.
But what about the platinum records? It's all about the platinum. Who cares about the gold? It's
No
about the
platinums,
platinum
only
records.
golds. Only golds. That sweet, slick gold, spinning on that gramophone.
You're scratching the gold record.
Yeah, I wonder if you had like an actual gold record, if that would sound good, or if that'd be really shitty because gold is just like really malleable, and it would just like would the gramophone needle make more dents in the record and make it even more fucked up? Who knows?
Well, I mean, if it doesn't do anything to the vinyl record, it should be fine.
Yeah, but vinyl's like that's like a hardened material. Well, because
Eh.
gold you can like bend with your fingers. That's why people used to in movies. People like bite coins. That's like a thing. That's because they were testing if it was really gold. See, if it was gold, they'd bite into it. There'd be a tooth mark. But if it was like iron or fucking lead, you wouldn't be able to bite shit. 'Cause that's iron or lead.
It's true.
So they're testing if it was real gold.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, but and it is a needle, but the needle's not going that fast, so it probably
Well,
would.
the needle stays in place. It's the record.
True,
that
yeah,
spins.
true, and it's not going that fast. And it's not a lot of pressure, so it probably would be fine.
One of these days, I'll bring my record player, and then
Ooh.
well, we can't play. Well,
Yeah, we have a record player here. We good?
oh shit!
Yeah. Oh,
So we could do the scratches.
yeah. You're not. I'd probably fuck it up.
Yeah.
I have a George Carlin record. I should play that. That'd be
You
fun
have
to
a
do.
vinyl George Carlin record?
Yeah.
Wow. Which
Be
one?
Fun to play on. I don't know.
One of them.
Yeah, one of them.
Your
It's in my
grandma's record.
It's mine. I bought it at a fucking flea market somewhere, and I was like, oh, holy shit!
That's George Carlin.
And I've never listened to it.
I actually, speaking of George Carlin, I saw an old clip of his back when he was doing early stand-up in the
Oh,
days.
wait, when he said when it says long brown hair.
No, I'm talking about way back when it was black and white. The video.
Oh, what the fuck?
He had like combed hair and he was in a
Yeah.
tuxedo.
Nice.
It sounded
Old
like
Carlin.
him, but like it was like that old school kind of stand-up.
Yeah, and it was more of his hippie days.
It's wild.
Good times.
I never thought I'd see anything like that.
You can see all of his specials on Tubi.
Really?
Yeah, it's got at least like 3 of them. I think 3, 4.
Well, that's actually a pretty good price for.
Yeah, he made a lot of specials too. Yeah, it's all when he's old too. So it's good shit.
Oh,
it's,
he's
it's the
preachy.
good shit. Yeah, but it's a raunchy though because he's like an old man. He really doesn't give a fuck. It's
Yeah, really don't. Well, that's how it is. The older you get, you just don't care anymore.
exactly. Yeah.
Speaking of old people, I found out this is gonna get a little personal.
Oh,
I found out my dad, he was always a diabetic, but the other day I went over to go see him, and then I found out he's on that insulin now.
oh.
He's on the insulin now. So I found out, he didn't tell me, but I found out when I was opening the fridge there, and I see a bunch of like the pens, those pens, they were just there, all cold and shit. I'm like, oh, what the hell is this? He's like, oh, it's my insulin.
All right.
Yeah, shoot up 4 times a day.
Oh damn, yeah.
That's
Hey.
a lot. That's a lot for fucking. But I guess that's a normal thing you have to do for diabetes.
I guess, yeah.
you
Yeah,
have to shoot up.
The older you get, it's like your body not working as well. So it's just like it's more natural to happen and more, likely to happen depending on your lifestyle and shit, So yeah.
It's nice.
Yeah. It's nice.
It's nice.
Yeah.
Insulin. Yeah.
Yeah. But it gets used to heroin though. If you want to start doing heroin later in life, you can
Maybe that's a good balance. You shoot your insulin once and then you do a little
yeah.
heroin afterwards.
One for you and one for me.
No, it's in between. And one for me.
All right, yeah, because you don't want to see the track marks. You want to get between your toes. You can get away with it. No one notices.
That's how Mitch Hedberg did it.
Oh yeah, it sounds so uncomfortable though. between
I
your
don't
toes,
like
though.
it either.
Like if I was, I'd rather do my arm than between my toes. I feel like I'd be more squeamish.
I feel like
about
it's more
that.
sensitive down there.
Yeah,
too.
exactly.
But maybe it
yeah.
hits harder when you do it between your toes.
Well, I don't know. That's long. Well, I mean, yeah, because the skin is probably a little bit lower down there. Like that's why I think that's why like mosquitoes like to bite your feet a lot because you got a lot of veins and shit in your feet. It's a lot closer to the surface. Yeah, it might be easier to get in there.
Mosquitoes bite my head a lot.
Oh,
Like the
damn.
top part, they bite my head a lot.
You got a nice blood-filled head, a nice squishy skull.
Because I'm fat. I got a
Maybe.
fat head. That's all
Maybe
it
it's
is.
a lot of blood flowing through them skull veins.
Don't look at it.
Don't look at my fat head. Don't look at this fat head. Huh?
Whoa.
Whoa.
That's a nice mushroom you got.
Honk, honk.
This is a kid's show.
This is a kid's YouTube program, damn it. It gets demonetized.
You know what we should do? I thought I've been thinking this idea for a minute, but we should you know how you could rent out the space in the service so you could be on like public TV.
Oh, yeah.
You know how they have like the
access?
public
Yeah, yeah,
access. I think we should do that one of these days, and then we should do our podcast live on there, and then just fuck around like how we do here, just to
I mean,
It's
it's like, yeah,
fun.
you want to call in? Do you,
Yeah, call in.
call it stuff. Yeah,
But I think that'd be kind of fun. I don't know how expensive that is.
probably pretty expensive.
But I don't know if that's still a thing. Is it still a public
No,
access?
especially not now since Trump's in office. He's cutting public education and public broadcast shit. So yeah,
He is.
definitely.
Well, there goes that. I guess we'll just stick to the YouTube then.
Yep. Did you hear about the National Guard? He put the National Guard in D.C. because it's a crime-filled city, even though it's not really. But yeah, he's like,
Crime-filled city.
yeah, so he brought a bunch of he stationed the National Guard in just so that he could have a see more natural, so he could have a reason to do it again later in the future to more liberal cities that he mentioned, like Chicago and New York and other cities that don't necessarily agree with his politics. But yeah, he brought him into D.C., which a lot of D.C. residents hate. But since there's not much for them to do there, they're stuck doing public works like picking up trash and
So they're
trimming
just doing
trees.
stupid shit.
Yeah, exactly.
They're trimming trees.
Yeah, they're just doing. Yeah, they got them there. They got to fucking do something. Which is, and
make sure you have your gun on the ready though, just in case something happens.
And you know why some of them are trimming trees in public parks? Because it's public government property, like government like government like lawns and shit. So,
right.
And the reason why they're doing that is because people who were doing that were part of the government Forest and Wildlife Bureau, which
and that got cut.
Also got cut. So now there's no one to do that. So I guess you're just having the National Guard fucking do landscaping and shit. Because
that's ridiculous.
Because there's no one doing it anymore. So.
Trying to save a dime here and there, wherever.
Oh yeah, we'll see. When was the election? What year was the hell? How much time?
I think we still got about a little more than 2 years.
Yeah, I don't even remember. It's like
it's been so long.
It's been a hellscape.
Point. I think. Obama.
16,
Obama's last
then
term.
20, then 24. So yeah, last year. So we got like 3 more years.
Yeah, about 3 years left.
God willing, let something happen. You got about 3 more years.
Well, apparently, from what I've been hearing, he's dying.
Well,
slowly dying.
People thought he was dead. But
people thought he was dead.
He's got the big bruise on his hand or whatever. Yeah, that's just because his poor his blood flow. Because he's old. I'm sure he's on insulin. Well, I'm surprised if he isn't on insulin.
Well, because all he eats is McDonald's and drinks like 6 Diet Cokes a day.
He eats quite a bit of McDonald's and drinks quite a bit of Diet Coke.
That's all he eats.
Yep.
I'm surprised he's not dead.
And then we got RFK Jr. in there,
Oh yeah, that really helps things.
Or there's another thing.
What did he do this time?
It's just more backpedaling and just
avoiding questions
spreading misinformation about vaccines and global health and all that good shit.
Yeah, but a lot of people, a lot of stupid people, they think vaccines cause more harm than they do.
It's got they're injecting you with the virus. It's in there, and it's like, well, yeah, it's like a dead version of the virus, so your body recognizes that and provides like antibodies. But yeah, they're just dumb.
But that's most Americans, and that's the sad part. A lot of people are just fucking dumb. That's why we should move to Canada. Either Canada, I know that the tax charge over there is fucking high as shit, but I say we should either move to Canada, we go to Sweden, or we go to fucking Australia or the UK. Hang out there.
Yeah, just say literally anywhere else, pretty much. Besides South America, just anywhere besides there.
Yes, besides South America, we don't want to be associated with those people.
Yeah, me especially. I'm too white to survive down in those areas.
You'd survive.
Yeah. Go to Brazil and I'd be like, just
in the big city,
put like a fake accent. Yeah, exactly.
Hey, but the immigrant women over there would fucking love you.
Maybe, or
you can get a hot Latino. You can get a hot Latino over there, Nick.
Oh yeah, and they tie me up and ransom me to my family in the States and give them to wire them some money.
That is true, but
yeah.
I mean, hey, the poon would be worth it.
Yeah, it's a 50-50. It's
a dice roll you have to take.
Exactly. One life isn't a dice roll. You're always whenever you go for a walk outside, you're gambling with your life. You never know when a stray bus might come barreling down your street, or
an airplane
might come barreling down your skies,
or someone shoots a bullet in their house, it breaks through the wall and accidentally hits you.
Yeah, someone a few miles away is just like da 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 da. Just fire off random shots.
Don't tell my neighbor that I was the one who shot him. Don't tell him.
Oh yeah. It's fine. It was a random shot from some guy. That'd be terrible though. Yeah, someone who's just like out in the desert, just drunk or like high, and they have a gun, they shoot it, and like miles away in the city, someone just like eating dinner or like on like an outdoor patio, it's like, oh god, oh my god, it just gets shot in the neck or something.
That's terrible, especially if it was like if he has like a high action sniper rifle, he's just having fun. He's like, I'm gonna shoot this out that way and see what happens, and he just shoots a bullet, and like someone 1,000 yards away, like. It's just hanging out.
That'd be more than 1,000 yards. That's 1,000 yards pretty close.
They're just reading a book, like.
His head explodes. Oh, that'd be awful.
That if I'm not saying, look, I'm not saying that's right, but if someone were to commit murders and to try to get away with it, maybe buying a high action sniper rifle would be the way to go.
Yeah, maybe doing some sick trick shots would get you some time off. Maybe the judge would be like, you know what? That was a pretty sick no scope.
How
Really,
far? 2,000 meters
really,
away?
no scope, huh?
No scope. Wow.
That's pretty
All
sick.
right.
And you say he did a jumping 360 beforehand.
All right. We'll give him
Oh,
5 years in the Medal of Honor. Next.
yeah, we'll give him 5 years and enlist him as a sergeant.
It's so beautiful. No,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
I don't know. I think about a lot of the problems that go on in this world, not because I care, but I just think about in general that there's so many things that go on.
Yeah,
It's
not because I care, but just because there's so many of them.
there's just so many.
It's hard not
things.
to think about
It's
them when
hard
there's so
not to
many.
think. I see so much shit all because when you open up Google and it gives you like articles about stuff that either you talked about because the government's listening to us, especially at this moment,
Yeah.
but that either
Or just
that
like news
or
articles and
news
shit just comes up.
There's
Yeah.
so many random things that happen every single fucking day.
Yep.
Like I don't know if you heard about this court case that's going on right now
Ooh.
with a couple who lived up in Cabazon about like our baby's missing. We don't know where he is, and ends up it was them who fucking killed their baby,
Okay,
and
yeah.
now that the truth out in the light, and it's fucking that's awful. No one likes who likes dealing with a dead baby.
Nope. Yeah, exactly. And that's why they lied about it. Cause it's like, oh, we got this dead baby. Oh, we got to get ahead of this. We got you got to say, oh, it went missing. That way, if it does find out, it's like, oh, well, we said we didn't know, and now we know. I guess. All right, that's done with. Back to life.
That's just fucking. And especially the people who think that they can do that. Like, hey, it's fine. Nothing's gonna happen.
Oh yeah.
They'll slip up at some point.
Yep. Yeah. Sometimes you just forget and you leave that body in your trunk for like 9 days, and it gets away from you. You just go out partying in Florida for a while, and you just kind of forget. Slips your mind.
But then there's scary cases that you hear about things that never get resolved. Like there's one that I heard and read about the other day because I like reading and looking at this shit at like an hour before I go to bed.
Yeah,
just
no,
because it's interesting.
love watching like murder documentaries. Yeah, especially late at night when you can really stew in it and think about it.
There's a story that I had read. I can't remember what year it was, but there was a family. They were in the driveway of some fast food restaurant, and they were like arguing about something in the car. And then the daughter of that family, she was pregnant with her son. She gets out of the car and leaves, and nobody stops her to get her back in the car. So she just starts walking, gets it because they're arguing about whatever. So she gets out to get some air, and then they just never see her again.
Yep.
They didn't think to like go out and get her, bring her back in. They just let her go, and that was it. Never saw her again. Never saw the kid again. That's just it.
Yep, just happened to be walking past some sort of psycho or something, some ne'er do well, and then that's
Or it was
wrong
a
place,
plan.
wrong time.
Yeah, that's that's a theory too. Wrong place, wrong time, or it was a setup by fucking who. But that's the thing when it comes to stuff like that, because there's not a lot of information, and you just don't know.
Yep.
Like why didn't the family stop, or why didn't they fucking why didn't it like? There's just so many. So many open, unended questions
Oh,
to a
yeah.
lot of fucking things.
That's the worst part. Well, it's the worst and the best because it leads you over for speculation. That's kind of the fun is asking all the questions. But when there's questions like that, it's more fun. It's not as fun when there's questions about things due to negligence, like police negligence. And it's like, why wasn't this done? Why didn't you do a fucking autopsy when you had the body? Not like 6 months later. You fuck. Why didn't you question these fucking people? That's less fun. But when it's fun when it's a mystery. Where it's like, oh, why didn't the family go after you?
Mystery and negligence is the fine line between those fucking things.
Exactly. Is it a mystery or is it gross police negligence? And sometimes it's both.
Sometimes
You get lucky and it's both.
Well, that's the worst part too, when it's because then everybody's just a fucking moron at that point. They
Yeah.
don't, I don't know. I do enjoy a nice crime show, nice crime documentary. I really do.
yeah.
I live for that kind of stuff. It's
Yeah, it sucks. There's not like really good intense ones. Like I don't want to fuck with. I just want to. I want to watch ones that really just get into the nitty gritty. Tell me all the gruesome details about shit. Yeah. It's probably my sick, twisted brain. None of them are good enough anymore.
I've seen that is a kind of a bad thing at certain point. It's like when it comes to porn, like when you first start watching it, you jack off and come to anything. And then later on, like fuck, I need a black mom with big tits, and she's got to be tied up, and there's got to be 7 dudes around her. Please, I need it. But like because then you can't just. But it's that same thing. You're like, I need the juice. Like
Exactly.
I need something.
I need the juice. I need the OJ.
I need. Well, there's plenty of it.
Yeah.
Check the fridge.
Yeah.
No, but it's just it's it's a lot of things.
Yeah, that's what Reddit and Instagram are good for. So you can get like full on videos of people getting like beheaded and like bodies exploding, getting degloved, and
Yeah, because that's what we want to see:
yeah,
beheadings and people
exactly.
exploding.
Just the most intense, you know. But then that's the shitty thing, because that's the spurts of adrenaline and dopamine. Because you know, with the long burn, with the long slow burn of the documentaries, you get like the narrative and whatever. But you know, when you see someone beheaded, it's like, well, that's like 5 seconds of entertainment. I'm on to the next thing. You just gotta hope you see another one sometime soon after.
Where's my next beheading video? Let's see here.
Yeah, where's the next extreme gore pick?
But that's the beauty of the internet too. You can find almost anything on there
Oh yeah, it's great. It's
as
like
long as it's legal.
yeah. I mean, it's not always, but you know, someone took a video of it and uploaded it, so it's yeah.
You just change the title instead of it's beheading a bunch of people. It's a fun day at the park.
Yeah, and then you know it takes YouTube about like 20 minutes for it to find it, but if you see it within those 20 minutes, you're good. Like I think you can still find a lot of porn on YouTube if you like search up like filter like the last
Oh my
like
God.
minute or like whatever. You can find it quick before it's gone.
It's all my dad looks up on fucking YouTube. It's just porn, either weather women that he sees on the Spanish TVs. So like looks up her name, fucking hot Asian ladies. It's all because sometimes I have access to my dad's YouTube account on my phone, and sometimes I sign into it so if we can like some of our stuff that we
Okay,
upload.
yeah.
But every time I go into a search engine to type our channel's name, all I see is just like things about women. And then when
Lesbian Asians kissing.
and then all I see on his feed are just these women in bikinis, hot women, news stories,
Yep.
fucking.
It's fun times.
I mean, it's a great time, sure. I mean, hey, you live for what you enjoy, but do you really enjoy it?
Hey, yeah, that's part of the thrill.
It
You
is
know,
part of the thrill.
because then you gotta look for it, and you really gotta find it if it's on YouTube. And then when you do, it's like, oh, it feels even better because it's like, oh yes, my quest is completed.
I did it. I'm fulfilled.
Exactly. It's too easy to just look up a porn website and maybe get a potential virus. No, but if you actually find it in the depths of YouTube, a nice little nip slip or some nice cleavage or side boob, you feels all the more satisfying, and it makes the cum shoot out all the harder.
That's the thing I realized about porn. It's so much better to look it up on your phone than a laptop because even if you go to those shifty websites, sometimes as long as you don't download anything on there, you just exit the window, you're fine.
Yeah,
Everything's fine.
for some reason I feel like you don't see as many windows when you're doing it on your phone. Like you don't get as many pop-ups. That also makes it feel safer. You know.
Oh, I get a lot of pop-ups.
Oh yeah, but you just gotta be quick with it. You should be quick and do
When it
quick.
pops up,
quick,
close,
quick,
pop,
quick,
close.
quick, quick to the tab menu, close it. Yep, close. As soon as it opens, up, close it. And
Close.
sometimes you know, it's, oh, I know this website. I'm gonna click. I gotta click play 4 times. I gotta click play. It's gonna open an ad. And it's gonna happen 4 times. But on the 5th one, it's gonna work. And then you get to watch the full 30-minute uncut porn. You know.
It's great because then that's the shitty part. You see like an ad for a porn, and then you look it up somewhere. Like here's the full video, but then it's just this whole process
Then
to even watch the whole video.
Or you see the ad, and then it's like, fuck, now I gotta use keywords to go on fucking Reddit to find someone who knows the name of this video so I can
there's always that-
cross-reference it.
there's always that one pervert
There's
who
always
knows.
someone who knows. And you always gotta look back. It might have been a couple days because they make new ads every few days. So you see someone who saw that ad a few days ago, and then someone else did the research, and they know, and it's a collaborative effort to find these free pornography sites.
And that's the best thing about Reddit. It brings people, communities together.
Exactly. That's what we're all about here with the Clueless Boys. Bringing people together. Coming close together, if you will.
Like listening to this podcast.
It helps me come. Definitely close to other people when I'm listening to it.
I usually, whenever I do watch porn, I put this podcast on in the background.
Yeah, nice little background noise to
It's
help.
good to
ease
muffle out
it
the
in.
sounds of my fucking older MILF screaming.
Yeah, exactly. It helps. It adds layers to the sound. That's what I'm about. As a sound file, you know.
Oh, you're a sound file.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a visual file.
Oh, nice.
I
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the things. I like things looking like nice and aesthetic. If the woman's body proportion isn't even, I can't watch it. If the guy's dick leans too far to the left than to the right, I can't watch it.
Damn, you got to watch some very specific videos then.
I have a bookmark.
Or you can watch SFMs. You know, like the fucking Gmon anime or like Overwatch characters. 'Cause those are pretty symmetrical.
Oh my god, yeah. Well, that's the thing too. There's porn about every.
It's
Literally,
great.
you can look at like all these cabinets and plates. There's probably some porn about someone online just rubbing plates on themselves, and someone's
Yeah.
just like, "Yeah, I like that." Oh,
Yeah, it's like, someone's gonna eat off that. 'Cause that's, you know, there you get to it. You get
Yeah,
to the taboo nature.
Oh,
See, now I'm getting hard thinking about it. See, I might look at some plate porn later.
I'm thinking about that chicken nugget porn. That's what I'm
Ooh.
thinking about.
Ooh, I had some chicken nuggets here earlier. Maybe I'll make some more later, and you can give them their own little special sauce if you know. If you like coming on chicken nuggets, make sure to give this podcast a like.
Make sure to fucking subscribe to this YouTube channel too if you like listening to us two idiots and morons talk about stuff.
Talking about coming on chicken nuggets.
Talk coming on chicken
Remember that
nuggets.
video of that guy jacking off with the chicken sandwich? You ever see that in like when we were in like high school? It was a long time ago. Yeah, it was a guy who got like I think it was like a dude who was working at McDonald's. He was like a black dude, and he was like really pissed off or something. He was like quitting, and he filmed a video of himself like jerking off with McChicken. He just like you know McChicken. It's like bun, chicken, lettuce, bread.
Yeah.
He took the bottom bun off and then put his cock on it, and then the chicken and lettuce, and then was just stroking it. Stroke. It was pretty long dick. It was his curve too, pretty big, long, curved black dick. I don't think it was. I think he was like it looked like 85% hard. It looked like that guy. You know that.
Yeah, he wasn't even fully.
But sometimes that looks and feels harder than when you're actually hard. You know, like when you got some flop, and you're like, damn, I got some fucking schmeat right here.
Pretty good. And you play with it, you see it bounce.
Yeah, exactly. That makes it look. It's like you wiggle the pencil. It makes it look bigger or something. But yeah, he was just jerking that schmeat on that chicken sandwich. Then it was the whole thing after a while. People were like, oh, if you eat the chicken sandwich, you ate his dick meat.
I'd eat it.
Yeah, it was chicken sandwich. Who's not gonna eat it?
No sweet and sour sauce either.
No Szechuan, nothing. Just lots of mayo. Just a whole lot of mayo.
Too much mayo.
Just a little bit too much, but he did it.
That's the flavor though. That's what you go to McDonald's for.
Yeah, that extra seasoning. Who needs 11 herbs and spices when you can get the only spice you need? Cock.
The big C.
Yeah, the big C.
The BBC.
Who needs cumin when you can come in the sandwich?
Well, how about you come in my drink? How about that? Give it some extra cream. Oh,
it's coming. Now all the cum talk is over. Why don't we get to some musical recommendations before we end this podcast? This 138th.
I'd like to give a good old music recommendation.
Yeah.
That's the song. No. Okay.
Sounds of ice crunching.
So you'll recognize this man.
Huh?
He's not really one known for music, but he has done some stuff before. And I'll talk about the little bit I know the background as to why this has ended up happening. But I'm going to recommend a song from Seth MacFarlane.
Ooh.
From a recent album that he recorded. It's basically what this album that he recorded is a bunch of unreleased songs that were written for Frank Sinatra just never got recorded or he never just looked at them. And so I don't know exactly the story, but someone who had the stuff brought it to Seth MacFarlane and asked him like, "Hey, can we record this stuff?" I think because you've heard. I don't know if you've heard him sing before. He has like that big
on
kind
Family
of voice.
Guy. Yeah, I think he was. Did he voice Frank Sinatra Jr. in Family Guy, or was that actually Frank Sinatra Jr.? I don't know.
That's a good question. I don't know.
Yeah, but Brian. Whenever Brian sings, he definitely.
He can sing.
Yeah.
And I've heard these songs. I've heard a few of them. I haven't heard the whole album, but from the ones I've heard, pretty beautiful.
Nice.
Especially because definitely when you listen to something like, oh yeah, that's something Frank Sinatra definitely would sing. And the one song I'm going to recommend from the 4 that I've listened to so far is "Give Me the Simple Life" by Seth MacFarlane. Really beautiful song. It's just a nice big band song, just talking about like I don't need much as long as I just have my wife and mashed potatoes on my plate. Like that's all I need. Just give me the simple life.
Fuck, fair enough, man. God damn, shit.
It's a beautiful song.
Truer words never been spoken.
Truer words have never been spoken.
My hot wife and a big steaming plate of mashed potatoes. Fuck me. I could eat one, then eat the other, and die happy.
Honestly, that's all we live for. Just the simple things that make you happy.
The pussy and mashed potatoes.
That's all I live for.
That's gonna be my next song. Pussy and mashed potatoes. Oh fuck, that'd be hilarious.
No, it's a great song. Listen to the album. It's really beautiful. It really is.
Yeah, pussy and mashed potatoes. It's hilarious.
Pussy and mashed potato.
Hilarious name for a song. My recommendation is a song by one group, Twisted Sister. It is called.
I've heard of them.
Yeah, and speaking of cum, it's called "Come On, Feel the Noise." Also, a rendition of cover done by Oasis as well. They got a pretty good rendition of it. But yeah, it's about coming on and feeling the noise and girls rocking the boys, and it gets wild, wild, wild.
But wasn't the original band who sang that Quiet Riot?
It might be Quiet Riot. Actually,
I think that's the original.
That's who
band
might be.
Sang it.
I just got Twisted Sister on the brain. I guess it was.
They probably did a cover of it.
Same 80s not screamo rock, like hair rock, hair metal, hair rock kind of sound. That's why I was thinking of recommending just the Oasis version, but I was like, no, I think Twisted Sister did it, but no,
I'm pretty sure they've done a version too.
Quiet, I don't know,
Oasis version is pretty good. Too,
Oasis definitely did it, and either Twisted Sister or Quiet Riot, whoever did it, their album will appear here. But no, it was one of them, and it's a good song regardless that you should listen to right now. Open up a second YouTube tab. Copy this tab so it opens up again and gives us another view on this podcast, and then
Mhm.
type in whatever the fuck you want. But just make sure you just double this tab.
Guys, thanks for hanging out with us, and we'll see you later.
So yeah.
I really have to poop, so I'm gonna go do that. And that's not a joke.